This is the Tetons. What's that story?
You know, Sarah, when you leave the resort and head into the backcountry, there's one thing you gotta check.
What's that, Rachel? That your stoke meter is high? Yeah! Backcountry, it's all about the quality, not the quantity of turns. You've got to have the right equipment and know how to use it. I always carry a beacon, shovel, and probe in my pack that has an Avalanche. Sometimes I bring my snowmobile too.
As I'm staring at television, I begin to television. At the time I saw that I would shine the way I rhyme. My flow, one of a kind, original. Actually critical. Scratch that empirical. I'm a serial killer, I'm speaking lyrical. You seen hate, it's pitiful. I seen great, a miracle. I'm a liar, hysterical. Very funny, I carry money. Yeah, more than enough to give my bread out to the hungry and still sit up on the throne. Burn their paper and the lead, so it's straight up off the dome like a stadium. There's no one as great as him, no debating him. Greed of his own, meaning we are not the same. You were just a homophone. You sound like me, you sound like me. The crown might be my size and my eyes, you bite size.
And check the battery life, 89, I think we're good for the day. Instant tracking mode. And then check your buddy.
Cause I'm on board and you just get played. Cause the fans you thought OMG was my first name. I made hip hop Scrabble, I made the game wordplay. I can see the world every time I close my eyes. Maybe I'm lying, but here's a word from the wise. Cherish life, never get material. If you do, I eat your life for breakfast. I ain't talking about the cereal. Promise you I ain't kidding, like I gone through puberty. And I ain't gone yet like a survivor. One immunity. Goodbye to the women and the dudes that no longer go to school, so they skip out on class, called out the truancy. I was 13 when I saw my first shootout, they wouldn't let up. Happy, so they took the hammer and squeezed it like ketchup. It's crazy how some things don't say the same like a statue. I finally met the world for what it was, Corey Matthews. I live in the city of the do or die. Guess I must be doing something right, being I'm still alive as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I fear no evil, cause my almighty would guide me to the light like some house flies. This is from the heart, this is more than rap, this is the life of a legend to be. Nah, it's more than that. The only verses on my phone is on my Bible app. So I write on these papers, they pull out checks and write back. They pull out checks and write back.
In the backcountry, all of us need to exercise smart decision making by having and knowing how to use the essential backcountry gear. You need an open communication with your partners and a familiar method to assess the current conditions. I like to use AlpTruth. AlpTruth is an easy to remember checklist that helps me assess dangerous snow conditions. So have fun, vote for our video please, and keep communicating in the backcountry because there's always more to learn.
Hey Rachel, rating's low. We haven't had any avalanches lately, no new snow, not a lot of wind for loading. It's gonna be dangerous after this next storm, but let's get out and rip.
Woohoo!
They pull out checks and write back. The only verses on my phone is my Bible app. So I write on these papers, they pull out checks and write back. No Big and Kanye, but I'm feeling pretty good. I'm shining hard, you would do the same if you could. Catch me in the North Face up in South Park. Swear you would've thought that I was funny, how I'm living in the hood. Okay, I'll kill the game in no time. Like I watch his face, I'm hands-on, those handle on my own time. My phone keeps blowing up like C4. Your girl wanna talk, so I say hi, but then I hang up like a clothesline. I black out on the floor of the lobby. Sushi raw, hotter than wasabi. And they match the whip I just bought with the rings attached for. Got fire on the body, so I call it human torch. I'm Audi. Yes, I got the 4 rings, and it's so foreign. That's clouds in the front like a forecast. More cats stacked in the backseat floor. Now off to the dump with the niggas in the trunk. By the dig 2 holes, not talking about 4 halves. Yeah, it's getting really cloudy. Something like a transformer. How I tell you that I'm Audi? Yeah, it's getting really cloudy. Something like a transformer. How I tell you that I'm Audi? Yeah. Sarah.
So have fun, vote for our video, please, and keep communicating in the backcountry because there's always more to learn.
Getting in shape for tailgate.
That ripped.
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo!